Have you ever wondered if owning a home gives you more privacy and independence compared to renting? In today's video, we're going to talk about the key differences between owning a home and renting when it comes to privacy and freedom. By the end, you'll have a better idea of which option might be best for you. So, let's dive right in. First, let's quickly go over the main idea of owning a home versus renting. When you own a home, you're in charge. The home is yours, and you can decide what to do with it. When you rent, you're borrowing someone else's property, which means there are usually more rules you have to follow. These rules can affect things like what you can change in the house, who can live with you, and even how you use the space. Now let's talk about how privacy and independence play into these two options. When you rent, your privacy might be a little limited. Why? Because you don't own the property. For example, the landlord or property manager may have the right to enter the property under certain conditions, like for maintenance or inspections. They usually have to give notice, but it can still feel like your space isn't 100% your own. Also, if you're renting in an apartment building, you might have neighbors living really close by. Thin walls can mean you hear what's going on next door, and they can hear you too. So, in some cases, it might feel like there's less privacy in a rental, especially if you have shared spaces like hallways, laundry rooms, or outdoor areas. On the other hand, owning your home can give you more privacy. Since the home is yours, no one can come in unless you invite them. There's no landlord checking in on you or stopping by for inspections. You're in full control of who has access to your space. If you own a single-family home, you may also have more distance between you and your neighbors. This means less chance of hearing their noise or them hearing yours. Owning also gives you control over security features, like installing cameras or alarm systems without needing anyone's permission. So, in many cases, owning a home can give you more privacy than renting. Now let's talk about independence. When you're renting, your independence is limited because the landlord sets the rules. For example, you might not be able to paint the walls, hang shelves, or make changes to the yard without permission. There may also be rules about pets, how many people can live in the home, or even what types of activities you can do, like running a business from your apartment. Another thing to consider is that rental agreements usually have set terms. This means you might have to move out when the lease ends if the landlord doesn't want to renew it. Or, they could raise the rent, making it harder to stay in the same place. Owning a home gives you much more independence. You get to decide how to use the space. Want to paint the walls bright yellow? Go for it. Want to plant a garden, add a fence, or build a deck? That's your choice, too. Since it's your property, you don't need to ask for permission. You're in control of making the house feel like a true home that fits your style and needs. You also don't have to worry about a lease ending. As long as you keep up with your mortgage payments, you can stay in the home for as long as you want. This sense of independence and stability can be really valuable, especially if you like the idea of settling down in one place. So, is owning a home or renting better for privacy and independence? It really depends on what you're looking for. If you like having more freedom to make decisions and don't want to worry about a landlord, owning might be the way to go. Plus, the added privacy that comes with owning a single-family home can be a huge bonus. However, keep in mind that owning also comes with responsibilities, like paying for maintenance and repairs. If you'd rather not deal with home repairs or don't want to commit to staying in one place for a long time, renting could still be a great option. Even though there may be more rules, you have the flexibility to move when your lease is up and don't have to worry about things like property taxes or repairs. No matter what, it's important to weigh the pros and cons of both renting and owning to figure out what's best for you. If you want more information or have questions about homeownership, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to help you on your journey to finding the perfect place to call home. Be sure to connect with us for more information. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.